Goyal is live. Piyush Goyal just right now, a few seconds back. And Piyush Goyal, viewers, coming for the first time to Republic in his capacity now as the leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha. Piyush Goyal, the countercharge being put by all the members of the opposition on the program tonight is that you have not allowed a favorable or detailed discussions on bills that actually affect the lives of Indian citizens. And when the counter was put to them, that over Pegasus, they did not allow any constructive discussion on them. They said that is not the point. The point is, he said, the point, Fuad Halim said, not about hematomas on lady marshals or physical assaults on them. They say the government has assaulted the parliamentary process. Your response, Piyush Goyal?
I mean, it's a shameful day for Indian Parliament that this is the attitude of the principal opposition party and their friends. A lady marshal being manhandled, another security officer being tried to be strangulated, people filming all of this and taking great pride in releasing it on your on your TV channels. The kind of behavior we saw one day before that with a senior congressman in competition with another senior member from another party, worried that in Punjab the other fellow may not take more preeminence. One person dances on the table, the other flings the rule book, and a pretty heavy book at that, towards the chair. Fortunately, the House had adjourned, but the Secretary General could have got badly hurt, grievously injured. These are all criminal actions. Don't they have any repentance for their criminality? Don't they even feel apologetic? How can they say we'll do it 100 times again? Don't they respect Parliament's sanctity? It's a sanctity of the nation that's reflected in the sanctity and dignity of the chair and the proceedings of Parliament. And every one of our members, despite all of this provocation, maintained calm, tolerated what was happening. We could see in front of our eyes this kind of a pathetic behavior, misconduct beyond imagination. I have never seen it in the 11 years I've been there. I suspect nobody has ever seen it in your journalistic career or anybody else's career. And on basis of lies and complete lies, they're trying to derail the issue from their misconduct. My own sense
they say,
the reason
you
why
speak of lies and a counter to you there.
Is to
you speak of lies. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you, Piyush Goyal. Piyush Goyal, may I please interrupt? Sorry for that. You see, the version that has come out today came out in two parts. One was in your intervention in Parliament where you detailed what happened. And then was the release of what we are now putting out as hashtag Parliament tapes. Now, till yesterday, the details of what happened had not come out. When you said that a lady marshal has been strangled, many people actually raised their eyebrows and said Piyush Goyal is exaggerating. Now, I have the medical report with me. I think it is necessary for you on this live program to actually explain what happened. Because the pictures are there, they're a bit fuzzy, there's your version. What actually happened? Was there an attempted strangulation, as is being claimed by you, of security officials in Parliament?
Well, you will obviously appreciate that I could see it from the other side. Most of these happenings were on the Congress side, the opposition benches. But what one could clearly see was somebody's neck being pressed. It turns out that today we saw in the report that that was a male whose neck was being pressed. What I had thought was the female lady security personnel, but it seems that she was being dragged. Her neck was not touched. Now that's what from that distance what I could see in that ruckus. I had said it yesterday. Today I believe more information is in public domain on the television channel we saw after my press conference today. It seems that they had tried to strangulate a male security personnel. So, I mean, all of these are equally heinous. You saw the manhandling of the young girl and the way she's being dragged by two senior Congress members of Parliament. It is a sight we feel shameful to even look at. the way she has got injured, the way she was manhandled, and how other security lady marshals had to come to her rescue. And all of this was being orchestrated with senior opposition leaders in attendance, some of them instigating all of this. Another fellow climbed onto
Now,
the table,
Mallikarjun Kharge
tried to
counters
pull
by
down the
saying
television,
outsiders were brought
what
in
we
to
saw
assault
over
them.
there, and throw
No,
it
no,
on the
Mallikarjun
marshals.
Kharge, Mallikarjun Kharge
I mean,
counters
that's-
you. Mallikarjun Kharge counters you. He says there were just 30 marshals, 18 men and 12 women, and he says the number of marshals present in the Rajya Sabha exceeded the number of MPs.
Well, I think they can keep saying as many lies as they like. Arnab, today I believe that Rajya Sabha Secretariat has also taken out the details of how many marshals were totally present. That includes marshal in the house, in the chamber, in the lobbies. Is about, I don't remember now exactly, was it 42 or somewhat like that? There were 30 in the house, is what figure we were given to understand. Now, all of this is a matter of record. How can any outsider even enter the parliament? Forget entering the house, the actual chamber. So I think all of this clearly reflects a mind which is trying to preempt action against them.
What?
Because they can clearly see the wrong they have done. They are trying to deviate and deflect from
No,
their
I know the-
main issue, which is their gross misconduct.
No, no,
their
I know the
criminal action,
decision
the way they
on
have
what the
misbehaved,
final action
the way
will
they
be
have,
against those who
brought
carried out the
parliament
physical
to shame.
assault is that of the chair. But the people want to know, the nation wants to know tonight, what is that strict action which you want? I know you can't make the chair do what you want. But in my view, the only action can be sacking. What is that?
Obviously,
You're the
you will
leader of the
appreciate-
house. What is that strict action, sir?
Arnab, you will appreciate that with a great degree of pain. After all, they are all senior members of parliament. But with great pain, when I condemned their action yesterday in the House, I had also demanded that the Honorable Chairman should study all the various documents available, the video footage, the television footages, and set up a high-level committee to examine all of these issues and take the strictest action against the errant members. Today, some information is available with the media, which we have seen on several TV channels, including yours. All of it only confirms that what yesterday transpired, what has been transpiring for the last several days. After all, Arnab, their mindset was clear from the day one. They didn't allow Prime Minister to introduce his Council of Ministers. Never happened before. They snatched from the Honorable Minister of IT the statement he was making on an issue they wanted to hear about. A suo moto statement. Snatched it, tore it, and misbehaved in the worst possible fashion. They brought placards, started screaming, whistling, clapping, shouting loud slogans, disturbing the proceedings of the House continuously from Monday the 19th July until yesterday. Except by choice, when they wanted to speak, the LOP wants to speak, other leaders want to speak, they would suddenly keep quiet. 2-3 days ago, they suddenly demanded division. They all went and sat down in their chair. They could have done that throughout the period. After all, look at the kind of bills that were passed. The Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Bill, the factoring regulation, the bill which deals with insolvency and bankruptcy,
I'm aware.
to amend it to allow MSMEs to survive, particularly due to COVID. The deposit insurance and credit guarantee, which allows the insurance company to pay up to 5 lakh rupees, increased from 1 lakh 5 times, and within 90 days, guaranteed within 90 days 5 lakh rupees to every depositor for every bank accounts held in every bank. Now, all of these were good for the people of India. All of these would help the economy improve. The Constitution Scheduled Tribes order affecting the scheduled tribes in Arunachal Pradesh. Most importantly, the Commission for Air Quality Management in National Capital Region. Delhi, you know how much people are suffering because of poor air quality. Supreme Court is seized of the matter. NGT is worried.
right now people are
in and
suffering
around
because
Delhi
of
are
the
suffering.
right now people
All
are
of these
suffering
are
because of
important issues.
people suffer when they see this. You see, Mr. Goyal, we think people are immune. I'm telling you from the response I'm seeing tonight, the people are really angry. They're not immune. There's a strong sentiment on the ground, and thank you for telling us about what happened, and I really hope the chair takes appropriate and strong action. That's Piyush Goyal for you tonight, viewers, Cabinet Minister and the Leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha. Thank you very much, Mr. Goyal. Now.